Welcome back to part 7 of Mark Reevaluates His Life, in which I play a video game which I thought I hated, but it turns out I actually really like it. Where were we? Oh yeah, going to the Valley of the Wind or something. I should really pay more attention. So we have to use our magic ring to get through a valley, but I have no idea where the valley is. Oh, I should talk to some locals. They'll probably tell me, won't they? There we go. God, I should have learned that for like 30 years of playing RPGs. Going to that ship, are you? Then you better keep Limmel safe, understand? If I find out she's been hurt, you're going to pay for it. Well, she's been KO'd about 20 times, but you'll never find out about it. Oh, for heaven's sake, why won't my mother-in-law listen to me? Well, I don't know. What am I, some sort of agony aunt now? That celestial ship bothers me. Let's check that out first. Okay, where is it though? This planet looks a lot more hospitable than Eos, that's for sure. It's a little cold though. A little cold. Right off then. Limmel, tell me where to go. Your ship is huge. Damn it, she's still obsessed with the size of the ship. Okay, let's start looking for a path we haven't used yet. You know, if I was going to make a meal out of one of the monsters in this game so far, I'd choose these little birds. It looks like they've got a lot of meat on them. Probably taste like chicken. Oh yeah, there's another bridge over here. Don't think we've been this way. Oh yeah, I looked up double blindside. So basically, if you do a blindside when an enemy's going to counter you, you basically have a small window of opportunity to do a second blindside, which you have to perform manually. And that's your double blindside. So it allows you to counter a counter, but you have to pull it off yourself. Grandpa broke this bridge, but nobody got mad at him. It's not fair. Adults can get away with anything. Why did no one get mad at him? That does seem odd. What's the story there, Limmel? Why did your grandpa break a bridge? If we went back and asked him, would he tell us? He's not keeling over. There's nothing down there. Okay, let's head back north again, see if it's that way. Wait, you can't use grandpa's fire ring yet, Kay? What? You need the pigeon lady in the village to put power in it for you. Really? Also, that's one of the weirdest sentences I've ever read in my life. Did grandpa mention that you have to talk to a pigeon lady to put power in the ring? I don't remember. Also, when someone says pigeon lady, it just makes me think of Home Alone 2. You the pigeon lady? Yes, but I don't... Oh no, it's the bald old man. Where's the pigeon lady? Oh, here she is. Yo, pigeon lady. Say, could I borrow that? Shady sorcerer. She swiped my fire ring. Nothing is infinite in this world. If you use something with complete abandon, you will lose it sooner or later. All set. I've completely refilled it. Wait, seriously? Who are you anyway? I'm the pigeon lady. I'm not telling. Okay. This might have something to do with the timeline of Star Ocean. It's all linked together, so it's possible we're wandering around Back to the Future 2 style inside past events of the Star Ocean series. I'm sort of vaguely aware of it through my memories of playing this game like a decade ago. But I can't really trust my memories for anything, because if you ask me, I couldn't even tell you what I had for breakfast this morning. So we know we have to use the fire ring somewhere around here, but like, where exactly? I have no clue. It would make sense to use the fire ring in a snowy area. I'll probably melt something. I wonder if there's a future for this franchise, because playing this game now and enjoying it as much as I am, it makes me sad to think that there might not be, because if I recall, the last one, Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness, was pretty poorly received by fans and critics alike. I mean, I've never played it myself. The reviews were terrible, and everywhere I've looked, like, I've not seen a good word said about it by anyone. But I wonder, maybe I will try it out for myself. It goes on sale pretty regular. If I can pick it up cheap somewhere, I might give it a go after this one. Oh, hang on. I've completely bollocks that up on her. I feel like if the Star Ocean series vanished, we'd really be losing something, because you don't get a lot of sci-fi RPGs. And it's not even that, it's not even straightforward. It's like a mixture of sci-fi and fantasy. And I feel like it's... Oh god, if it's... I'm getting pecked to death by chickens. Is that because I said I wanted to eat you before? Yeah, just... Oh my god, what was I saying? Oh yeah, even if Star Ocean isn't completely unique being a sci-fi RPG, I feel like it's definitely in the minority. I'm feeling good about heading in this direction. Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. It's a bit like Tales of Symphonia. You know, you got that ring. I think it's called the Sorcerer's Ring in that game. There's a lot of mining spots. I wonder if I've missed an opportunity to buy a book or something that can teach me mining. I'll keep an eye out for that next time I'm in a village. Right, so this must be our crashed spaceship. I don't think it's Crow's ship. There was some speculation about that last time. It might be Crow's ship, but... Look at it, it's enormous. Yeah, there we go. That is definitely not the Aquila. Where do you suppose it came from? No idea. Let's take a look inside. We have no survival instincts. You know, I was saying I feel alright about cooking them other bird creatures, but with these ones I feel a little bit weird. I feel like the more human-like something is, the less I want to eat it. It's probably not a controversial opinion, that is it. Wolf oil. What do you think that is? What kind of oil comes off a wolf? Look, it's the video game Sparkle of Mystery. What is it? Plastic explosive. Jesus Christ. What's this? Oh, yeah. Maybe don't touch that mark. Should have been obvious, that, shouldn't it? I feel like I'm always telling my dad off for stuff like that. I remember him taking the back off a TV once, and that's pretty much what it looked like. There's this loud exploding sound. And I was like, yeah, don't worry. I think he probably just touched a capacitor or something. The telly did not work after that. Should be clear, I'm talking about old school, like a CRT thing here. When you, back in the day when you probably could take the back off something and fix it, you've got zero chance now. Without some specialist kind of knowledge. This series should be called Old Man Plays, because all you ever do is talk about stuff in the past. More plastic explosive. The hell are we planning? Yeah, place it. Get out of the way then. Cool. Look at that, you get XP for blowing up doors. Show me another RPG that does that. Why won't it explode? Explode! Why never go back to the plastic explosive? Firing. No. Alright, cool. Oh, right, so the reason the other one exploded by itself is because the spark set it off. But otherwise you have to use your firing. Alright, that's cool. Flying enemies get the bow and arrow. No, move. Historically, I hate enemies that fly about. They're the absolute worst. They're a nightmare to nail down when you're just trying to hit them. They fly around everywhere, evading all your attacks. And oftentimes, they're just wasting time. Like, they're not coming at you. And they don't just fly away to dodge attacks. They just fly around, oblivious to the fact that you're in a fight. It's like, come on, I'm going flipping day. Just fly around to the corners. Some games, they'll just fly out of bounds to places you can't even follow them. It's just a complete waste of time. I was ambushed by a squirrel. I'm calling them squirrels. They're saber-toothed tigers, they're called. They look like saber-toothed squirrels to me, and I feel bad for them. I don't feel bad for the chicken lady, because these guys kind of look like dogs, and I like dogs. Saber-toothed dog squirrels.
I must say, that was
They're actually wolves, so you get wolf fangs from them. So they're called saber-toothed tigers, but they drop wolf fangs, and they look like squirrels. Raw animal meat, so we are eating them. Place a plastic explosive, yes. I'm about to go to the pigeon lady and charge with the ring again. Did I just open a shortcut here? No, but we will get a treasure chest, so cool. I'm hoping it's like a... What do I want? A weapon. I want a rad new weapon for one of my guys. Oh no, I can't open it. Oh, I can use my fire ring on it. Finally, we can start opening some of these chests. Right, what's in it? Blizzard Protector. Sounds useful in this environment. Drops the grid down a bit there. I think that's guard. But defense goes up. It's the difference between guard and defense. What I really want is some sort of SP regeneration, because they get through it so quick. If I just had an item that was like, you know, just restores like 10% per battle or something, or slowly gets it over time, or restores HP, sorry, SP when you land hits, something like that. The amount of times I've pressed like the attack button and right in front of an enemy and he just wandered off somewhere because he's targeting someone on the other side of the screen. Gotta learn to pay more attention. Cardigan on sword. I actually read that as cardigan sword for a second then. The hell's a cardigan sword? Right, who gets the cardigan sword? Plus 20% damage to humanoids. What counts as a humanoid? It's the thing, when I get equipment in an RPG, I do equipment hand-me-downs. You know what I'm talking about, equipment hand-me-downs. You get some slightly better armor, and you equip it on your favourite, and then your second favourite gets the one that he just had, and then so forth and so on.
Here's my prey!
I'm going down the stairs, you can't follow me now.
This is awful.
What could have happened here?
It's like a monster's den in here. The crewmen are probably all Well, at least it wasn't the Aquila.
Yeah, at least it was just some strangers who
Download.
died.
Complete. Good work, Phase? Are you alright?
You don't look so good.
Did you eat something funny?
Yeah, like
We
a
shouldn't eat
harpy.
stuff off the
An
ground,
entire
okay?
harpy.
I'm going to display everything the security cameras recorded here, beginning to end. Who are they? They're Cardionon. They're the crew of this ship. Inhabitants of the 8th planet of the Arcturus system, Cardionon. Aliens, if you will. I've never seen one either.
That must be the bridge?
Here we go. Good God.
Now, will they figure it out? People can turn into monsters. They've just seen it happen.
The recording stops here. The bridge was destroyed, and the ship crashed immediately after. I see.
What's it mean?
What happened? What happened here? Tell me, Edge!
Exactly what you saw. The Cardionon mutated into those lizard creatures and tore each other apart. Now they're rampaging all over this planet. So it seems. This is a grave situation.
What are we going to do, Edge?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to find the source of the disease. That's what we came here for, isn't it?
Yeah. And we've got to save all of your people, right, Lim?
Yeah, then it's settled. Let's keep on moving, people.
Skill manual, critical hit, that's what we want. Increases your chance of landing critical hits. Yes. Oh, Edge or Raymer, who do I give it to? Raymer. Maybe that was a bad choice. I just did that based on nothing. I should have thought about it more. I'm like, was it beat B or beat S that increases your chance of critical hits? Yeah, there you go. Beat B. Increase critical hit chance during rush mode. So I looked out there and give it to the right person. So I want to increase her critical hit rate chance. I wonder if I can power that up a bit. Critical hit, I can. So up he goes. With critical hitting all the way. This is my technique of keep them busy with Edge for a bit while the other guys pick them off. Should do stats on. I always like stats and numbers. Surprising for an RPG done that, innit? But I should do stats of like how many random encounters I had in the episode and like how many times I leveled up. Just stuff like that at the end. Maybe give a report. This looks like a boss room if I ever saw one. Huh. Oh right, I thought I'd have to interact with that terminal and do something. Maybe not. Oh, save point, always ominous. Whoa, okay, now this is a boss room.
What is this thing?
It's all floaty and sparkly.
Just touch it then.
A stone?
These guys haven't got a
No,
clue.
it's not. More like... no, not iron.
Why don't
either.
you taste it?
What kind of material
See if you can find
is
something
this?
out that way.
I could swear I've...
Why don't you try poking it in your eye, see how sharp it is?
Raimi, Phase, do you remember seeing anything like this before? Could it be? That time when we first met? Ah, that's right! That's it!
It's
Yeah,
a
the
seashell!
nuclear fragment we found on Eos.
No doubt about it, this is the same stuff!
But what's it doing on this planet?
Good question.
I'm bored. Nobody's talking to me.
Why did I never like
What's
these
that
characters before?
Lim, did you do something?
The symbol stone is reacting.
Good luck getting that in there.
Wait, could that mean... This is the source of the disease.
Lim, try moving it a little closer to that thing.
Yeah, you do it, Lim.
Okay. Symbological, power, eliminate, light, worldwide.
Oh, you've knackered our stone.
Just happened.
That's kinda weird. Ludi's symbol stone didn't work.
What did I say? What did I say? It doesn't work.
Get away from it, you two!
Something's wrong.
Get further away.
What the hell's going on?
This looks really bad.
Angel?
Oh yeah, an angel. Just look at it.
Such a grotesque angel doesn't deserve the name.
Amen to that.
I feel like that was pretty reckless when he flicked his sword behind him and he could have easily stabbed Libel in the face. Pretty cool design though, isn't it? Let's get him. Oh no, it's flying around like exactly what I said I hated a few minutes ago. Oh! I feel like Limel's got the advantage here. Limel? Raimi. I feel like Raimi's got the advantage with this one. I'll say I feel like Raimi's got the advantage. Apparently not.
Ready!
I hope that the question marks on its HP bar mean I can't see the damage I'm doing to it. If it's still at max HP now, we're in for the long haul. See, now this is where... Who am I targeting there? Oh, it says Edge. Never mind. Never mind, it's all me that. Never mind. And die. How long's this been going on for? It's like about 400 years.
Here goes!
Yes, come on. That was cool. So going on. In real time, I've been fighting this thing for about 20 minutes now. Oh, there we go. It was a bit of a trial, but we got it in the end. Let's see. All this in this one fight. Land 4 critical hits in a row. Deal at least 500 points of damage. Land 5 critical hits. Land 5 critical hits in a row. Land a critical hit on an enemy's weak point. Land 85 consecutive long-range attacks. God. Doing your exercise there, FaZe? Oh, God. I thought the game had crashed for a second then. And if it had, by the way, end of run. Everyone looking up. Is that the end of Avengers and Transformers? And a bunch of other movies? One thing that I find in science fiction and fantasy, to keep yourself involved in the story, the rules of the world have to make sense. The science doesn't have to be realistic or anything like that, but you have to be able to understand how one thing leads to another, what the consequences of actions are. So in this world, are we saying if you smash the crystal it turns the monsters to stone? Is that what we're saying? I mean, I don't know just yet, but hopefully we'll find out. So what I want to know is, have we sorted this situation out, or have we made it much, much worse? Is it just that monster? You know, the monster, we saw that lizard man turn to stone. So did we just turn the lizards to stone, or is everyone turned to stone? I think it's probably just the lizard, because all these monsters aren't stone. I don't know. I guess we make our way back to the village. I think part of why this game sort of bounced off me the first time I tried to play it is because things like that kept happening that were confounding my expectations of what was going to happen, whereas now I'm kind of enjoying it. But you know what I mean? Like, you go to try and learn the symbol at the temple, the person's dead. You're like, okay. So then you find someone who's like, don't worry, just put the source of the disease inside this stone. And you try to do that, the stone explodes and it goes wrong. And at the time I was like, crikey, Orion, like, you know. Whereas now it's I'm finding it interesting. I'm like, okay, well, how are they going to deal with this now? Where is everyone? I'm actually worried. I'm actually worried about this old man.
Apparently, the Boculus patients mutated into terrible beasts. They lost all reason, attacking their families, the village, and finally...
Lim!
How many times did I tell you? They die if you don't water them. Grandpa, I wasn't able to save you. I'm sorry, Grandpa.
So I assume what's happened is they all turned into monsters while we were away.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lucia.
We found the source of the sickness. However, we were unable to recover it. The symbol stone shattered, along with the source of the disease itself.
Well, we blew it up, but let's not get into the details.
The patients started screaming and then turned to stone, just as that column of light appeared.
Probably a coincidence. Probably nothing to do with us,
I
that.
was worried it might have happened here, too.
Column of light? You think this happened because of a column of light?
Edge?
No, it's because we failed.
No. If the source had remained, more and more would have grown sick. Now you've destroyed it. Who would condemn such an act?
She speaks truth, Edge. That strange object was the cause of all this suffering.
So the meteor caused the disease which turned people into stone, except it actually turns people into monsters, but when you destroy the meteor, it turns them into stone. I think that's how it works.
Lim, we're going back to the sky. We have to make sure nothing like this ever happens again. But what do you want to do? You know, Lim, if you still feel the same as us, if you think of us as your friends, just like the way we think about you, and if you want to come along with us in our journey,
I'm going with you.
Yeah. I mean, was there any doubt? Obviously not, because I've played it before,
Louis,
but...
I'm gonna come back as a master symbologist, Kay.
I'll be waiting.
Well, there is the first story arc, so to speak. Ended in not quite failure, but not quite success either. I think failure is a theme of this game, from what I can remember. Don't think I was thinking about themes 10 years ago. Well, onwards and upwards to the next adventure. Hopefully I'll see you there next time. Thanks for watching.